everyone and welcome back to my channel. Uh, Today we will be talking about the union budget. अभी 2 दिन पहले Finance Minister of India has released the budget of the coming years. Then we will be covering up a certain like few points, and under that the various schemes which are launched by the government will be taken into consideration. Okay. So it is said that this budget is going to be people friendly and progressive in nature. Then also rupees 1 lakh crore support will be provided to the states. Then the economic is expected to grow at the rate of 9.27% in the coming years. So for this budget, the 4 priorities of the government will be the PM Gati Shakti, then your inclusive welfare focus, productivity enhancement and investment, and the financing of investments. So these 4 are going to be priority of the union budget. Talking about the PM Gati Shakti, so under this your roads, railways, airports, ports, then man transport, waterways and logistic infrastructures are covered. There is a master plan for the expressways, and 25,000 kilometer national highway will be completed in 2022 and 23. Also there will be production of 400 new generation Vande Bharat trains. Then there will be multimodal connectivity between the mass urban transport and the railway stations. Talking about the agriculture and food processing, so the government will be promoting chemical free natural farming. Then there will be support of digital and high tech services to the farmers under PPP model. Then PP model is a collaboration, it is public private partnership. It is a collaboration between the government and the private sector companies for financing, building and operating the projects. Okay. Also the Kisan drones will be provided for aiding the farmers in services like spraying of insecticide in the farmlands, etc. Then there will be implementation of Ken Betwa project, which will be benefiting 9.1 lakh hectare farmland, and it will also be providing drinking water to 62 lakh people and generating a power of 130 megawatts. Okay. Then talking about the education, so digital universities will be set up, and also virtual labs will be there. Then skilling e-labs for promoting the critical thinking skills. Then startups will be promoted to facilitate drone Shakti for drone as a service. Talking about health, various missions and plans are being launched, like Mission Shakti, then Mission Vatsalya is there, then Saksham Anganwadi, then Poshan 2.0 will be launched by the government. Talking about the inclusive welfare focus, so there's a scheme called Har Ghar Nal Se Jal, which is focusing 3.8 crore households to be covered in 2022-23. Then there is PM Awas Yojana. Under this, 80 lakh houses will be completed in 2022-23. Then PM Divine will be there is PM Divine's scheme for the funding infrastructure and the social development based on fresh needs of Northeast. Then digital banking of post office, 100% post offices will be covered under the core banking system. Moving on to the productivity enhancement and investment, then the scope of Parivesh portal will be expanded. Parivesh portal is a web-based workflow application for the development of online submission and the monitoring of proposals which are submitted by the proponents with respect to the seeking environment, forest, wildlife clearance by the government. Okay. Then also the government will be establishing CPACE. Then CPACE, it is a center for processing accelerated corporate exit, which will be helping in facilitating the voluntary winding up of the bankrupt companies. in less than 6 months, which was earlier 2 years. Okay. Then also there will be a support of 5G under the PLI scheme to boost the telecom and the electronic sector. Now PLI scheme is it is a sum of the incentives of the government which is directly linked with the manufacturing process. Okay. The more the goods are produced, the better the incentive will be, and it is provided to both foreign manufacturers as well as the domestic manufacturers. Okay. So there will be support of 5G under the PLI scheme to foster the growth of electronic and the telecom sector. Okay. Then there will be opening of defense research and development for the industry, startups and academics. Talking about the financing of investment, so the government is going to introduce the digital currency which will be issued by the RBI. Moving on to the tax proposals, there is no change in the tax rates. Tax relief is provided to the person with disability. Then there is reduction in alternate minimum tax and surcharges for cooperatives. Then whatever income you are deriving from the transfer of virtual assets, that will be taxed at the rate of 30%. Now virtual assets, for example, अभी आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा चल रहा था क्रिप्टो करेंसीज, बिटकॉइन, देन ठीक है, तो ये इन सब चीज़ों से जो भी आप इनकम डिराइव कर रहे हो, दैट विल बी टैक्स एट द रेट ऑफ 30%. अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो अभी लीगल हो गया है, ठीक है, इट इज़ स्टिल इलीगल, बट गवर्नमेंट हैज सेड दैट वॉट एवर इनकम you are deriving from these virtual assets, ठीक है, that will be taxed at the rate of 30%. अब cryptocurrencies, these are all not to be confused with digital currency. ठीक है, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने साफ साफ बोला है कि डिजिटल करेंसीज will be only issued by RBI. Outside that purview, whatever there is Bitcoin, there is cryptocurrency, ठीक है, all these will be categorized under the digital assets. ठीक है. Then also the taxpayers are allowed to file the updated return within 2 years of the correcting errors. ठीक है. Sometimes you file your income tax return, ठीक, there are some mistakes in that, ठीक है, तो आपको डिपार्टमेंट वापस भेजता है to correct those errors and file the updated one. ठीक, तो for that purpose you are allowed a time limit of 2 years of correcting the errors. Okay, so this was all about the union budget. I hope you like this video. Do share, subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care and stay safe.